Hi everyone, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have the Universal Golden Tarot uprights. We're going to clarify with the Mini Rider-Waite, both uprights and reversals. I'm going to open up with the Lenormand Reverie with an oracle card, and we'll close with oracles as well. And I have the dice here too. It is a general reading, so if you want something more specific, my information's below as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check it out. It's only $1 for a song. And in the meantime, let's get going for Taurus. This is for September 2021. Taurus. Okay, we have Libra. We have Uranus, which is sudden changes. It's that Aquarius energy. And the number 4 of the Emperor and stability. So Emperor's Aries as well. We have Uranus, which is Aquarius energy, and then Libra. So a lot of air, and then the Emperor and the 4 of stability. And 4 for me is manifesting on a survival level as opposed to the 8 of the dream level. So let's see why that's coming up. And actually for Aries, the Emperor came up as the challenge. So you may be dealing with Aries or have Aries in your chart. I've already pre-shuffled all these decks here. Actually, I'm going to pull from here first. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. This is for Taurus, September 2021. Take a deep breath. All right, so for Taurus, 2021, what's the overall theme here for today for this read? The loving lady. She's been coming up a lot here. Oh, look, we got the power lady too. And abundance. So this could be partnering up with someone. Look at that. I had to bring out that one. The bottom of the deck is the maze, the labyrinth, you know, having to get through the labyrinth to get to the center there. It's like peeling back the layers, going through ascension to get to the 0 point. All of those different energies are coming up. This looks like a feminine partnership of abundance. A lot of love here too, whether it is a love relationship or just work or a friendship, whatever it is for you, it's very abundant. Okay, so let's get into the read. The underlying energies look really nice. Okay, for Taurus. Taurus, September 2021. Taurus, September 2021. September 2021, Taurus. All right, first card out. The Empress, very Taurian. You're in your power. Look at that. And that is in line with the overall energy as well. You're definitely in your power. This is about abundance, and you have abundance in the header as well. Having it all together, being in control of your life. And let's see what the challenge is for you. Is the 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. Perhaps need to stand to defend your position here. And the underlying energy here, the foundation here, is the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a wealthy family, business, or community. A lot of time, money, and effort put into this. And that may be, you may be in charge of that. You may be the matriarchy of a family, business, or community. And what's in the recent past is the 9 of Swords, a lot of stress, sleepless nights, perhaps purging, crying, headaches, nightmares, whatever it is for you specifically. And then crowning here is the 5 of Cups. So this is somebody going through grief or loss or guilt or shame. Anything where it's difficult to leave the past behind, even though there are a lot of other positive energies for you, you know, waiting right behind you. That can be, the need to let the past behind. This could be passing the baton too to somebody else, the need to step down. What's coming up for you is the 9 of Pentacles. And again, both the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress can have to do with pregnancy. So there could be a pregnancy here. This could be mother and daughter energy as well. This is very much about independence, whereas the Empress is more about abundance and power. You see yourself as the King of Cups upright, which is very watery. This is also unconditional love. But he looks like he's thinking very deeply here about what he wants. This is much more emotional. This is much more financially based over here. So what's around you or how others might see you is the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. You may have some fire and water in your chart. Again, this can be the victim mentality too. People might see you as playing the victim card. You're still defending your old wounds, but actually you're seeing yourself as unconditionally loving. So there's a big discrepancy here on how you see yourself and how others see yourself. And this may have to do with the family, business, or community of abundance over here. The block here for you is the Four of Pentacles, the Scrooge energy, and Pisces had this too. So you could be dealing with the Pisces, which could be that energy of the King of Cups. It could be in your chart. And this is the block for you, is hoarding, holding on, being Scroogey, yeah, just clinging too much to time, money, and effort. You know, it's fear-based, holding on to things, attachments. So, and again, the Empress, even though it's Taurus energy, doesn't have to be you. That could be your mother. Maybe you're the masculine Taurus that has a lot of water in your chart, or very unconditionally loving, and you're dealing with the matriarch of the family here, and perhaps a sister here as well. Maybe you're the oddball of the family, right? They're very monetarily oriented, and you're very heart-based here. The end of the read here is the Seven of Swords. That's that liar, cheater, thief card, but here it's very much depicted as someone who's feeling shame and guilt, right? The person who's been guilted or been shamed, and there's the same energy here and here. And this could be reflecting two different people, one emotionally guilted and one intellectually guilted here, or intellectual property taken without permission perhaps as well. What's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Nine of Cups, which is the Get Your Wish card. This is someone being very satisfied with themselves, happy alone, or just getting their way. Or maybe they know how to get their way. There could be some arrogance affiliated with that card as well. What's hanging in limbo is the Page of Swords. This could be a child who's stepping up to the plate or playing baseball. This also could be a message that's being spread. Spreading the word of self-happiness or getting their wish. And this could be someone saying, you know, like, nah, 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 I got it and you didn't, or something like that, which definitely can be an arrogant energy or very childish. And I'm trying to keep these here and ending the read, but I pulled a couple cards for other reads, so I'm going to do that for you. I'm trying to keep the reads under 30 minutes, but it's not working that well this time, but it's better than it was. So the two next cards coming up for you are the Page of Wands and the Chariot. And this is a very inspired, excited card, that very young energy of like a young teenage boy who wants to go out on a date, or they're just really inspired as far as growth or their career, whatever it is that inspires them. And then maybe they're inspired to get a car or go on a trip. And this can be anything to do with movement, travel, ascension, taking the show on the road perhaps. Maybe someone's always wanted to travel and they get their wish. This also could be two children going on the road together. And then the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. This is about patience and balance and going off the beaten path, right? Doing it your own way as opposed to following other people. Again, this travel too could be a break. I wanted to pull one more card to clarify it a little bit more. Oh, there's your Two of Cups. All right, so there's definitely two people on the road. They could be best friends, siblings, or it could be a partner, a lover, whatever it is for you. It's about traveling and taking a break. Or this could be working together, meditating to ascend as well in partnership. Again, the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card, along with happiness, joy of a gathering of lovers here, affectionate, a lot of affectionate cards. So here's that Queen of Cups. And that was coming up in Aries reading about the boredom here at the end. And so this Queen of Cups may be bored doing what she's doing here. You know, she's been focusing on her heart, and maybe she's getting tired of doing that. And then we have the Magician here is ready to make some magic or lay their cards on the table, right? Put it all out there, right? They have their wand up in the air. This could be the magic DNA strand. This could literally be a magic act or just literally manifesting big time with a lover and coming together to celebrate and be patient in a higher love. It's like being, instead of settling instead of settling, it's being patient for that lover that is that higher love that you're looking for. So let's clarify everything. So again, this is for Taurus. You have this card was the underlying energy for Aries too. So Sagittarius, Taurus, and Cancer comes up here as well. That's it. Saggy, Taurus, and Cancer. We do have Earth here significantly as well, and you are an Earth sign. It's pretty well balanced. The Cups, the emotional life, it's not a good reading for the emotional life, although there's somebody getting their wish over here. Someone's not, someone is. And again, like I said, there's that energy of saying someone got what they wanted and someone didn't. It looks like the air sign didn't get their way, or the water sign didn't get their way, but there's another water sign that did get their way. And that's coming up as your energy, like the King of Cups. Okay. So the Sagittarius or the Temperance card, the patience and balance, is coming up as the King of Cups, which is here, and that's the way you're seeing yourself. And there's Taurus reversed. So this could be someone who's got Taurus moon or rising that's not Taurus, more water sign, but has Taurus in their main chart. And again, we have Sagittarius here being a patient angel or wanting that higher love. This could be a divorce as well. The King of Cups, that could be you with Taurus in your chart, or it could be you wanting to get a divorce, or it could be you breaking away from a religion, establishment, or the societal norms, being more alternative and out-of-the-box thinker. But this could be a painful ending that you have to go through. So a painful ending or ending pain. This can be back issues specifically, but it also can be getting a massage. So, and there's that massage, okay? So that can be meditating too, or getting a break, a rest, a vacation. In the recent past is that 9 of Swords. It's like you're getting past that with the 10. Again, dumping a load, dumping burdens, dumping responsibilities, confession perhaps, about having suffered in silence for a long time. And then here is having lots of options now. Once you're dumping what no longer serves you, having all these options pop up for you, or seeing synchronicities, or heaven in your eyes, or having perhaps nightmares, or maybe seeing things that you don't know what they are. Maybe they're not necessarily bad, but it's confusing and stressful for you because you don't know what it is, or if you don't know what to believe. This can also be stress because others, either you dumped it on somebody else or somebody else dumped all these burdens on you. Because this is the person, this is being a patient angel and allowing people to kind of run right over you. So is that you doing it to them or them doing it to you? And then the foundation here is that 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community. It can also represent a wealthy world, heaven on earth. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Patient, maybe deal with patience as well, because we have the, this could be a hospital and patience. We're getting the Ace of Wands reversed, which is frustration. Someone who's not humored, who is not aroused, who is not excited. Perhaps this can be abuse as well in a sexual or creative way, or in a growth way. Taking advantage of someone here, the patient angel of the family here. This can be unable to conceive children, or unable to conceive of something. That, how could that be true? And there's the truth coming out. So someone's having trouble conceiving of this truth. And again, I'm getting, you know, ascension and galactic stuff that, you know, some people cannot get their head wrapped around the fact that there are ETs out there, or just the ascension process of twin flames and all that kind of stuff. It's someone or a family who just can't fathom that. And then this is someone who's feeling like a failure or doing attention-seeking behavior. This can be doing things under the radar or getting paid under the radar. But this is someone who's receiving the truth about why they're feeling uninspired. Someone has an answer for them. Here's where they don't understand what's happening, and here's where someone's giving them truth, but can they receive that truth? The Empress is the central energy here. Empress, why is the Empress in the middle? We have the Page of Wands reversed. This is frustration, a lack of inspiration. This could be a child who's all over the place, bouncing off the walls. They could be sick or tired as well, not their usual self. And then here's the Knight of Swords rushing in. So they could be sick and tired of the Knight of Swords rushing in with their truth. This also could be a child getting arrested. That also could be a child being tormented by their older sibling. Or someone who's coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up their act here. About them being sneaky, maybe about this Page of Wands being sneaky. So this could be the mother, you know, really having at it at this child who needs to clean up their act. Making an announcement. This can be waking them up in the morning. I shouldn't have to wake you up. You should be able to wake yourself up at this age, right? Or it could be a young child who does need to be woken. But this is Aquarius energy coming out as well as the Taurus. So you could have Aquarius in your chart as well. The challenge here is the Seven of Wands and standing up for yourself. And there's that boredom card again. So boredom, apathy, the time to take out after you've expanded a lot, to ground and integrate what you've experienced or what you've taken in. Can I really believe this? Are you feeling sorry for yourself, or are you just taking time out to really take this in? That could be. And this could be taking a time out before sharing or before settling out. Okay? This could be, too, taking time to get really bored before you decide to spend your money on others or on getting out of a situation, or before offering help to others or payment to others that may help you out in return. But maybe you need to make sure you believe what you're being offered first. And then the crowning position is that Five of Cups. Again, that's grieving, loss, regret, guilt, and shame. Being shamed is so much coming up here, but these are being ashamed of each other. They're both being shamed. One is more loss emotionally, the other one is in their head, right, about not being good enough or not being smart enough. You know, it's more of the headspace of, I can't be accepted because of my intelligence. I can't be accepted because of my heart, who I am. So they're kind of different energies. It's about the mind and heart, and two different people, how they think two different ways. And the Five of Cups is a losing battle, right, of the heart, right? You can't win in a broken heart, right? It's because your heart's just broken. There's no sides at that point. There's nothing to fight. The Queen of Wands is reversed here, so she could be tired, sick and tired, or pissed off, right? This could be also fighting out of control, but it's more of grief and loss right there, and her need to find peace here. So when the Queen of Wands is reversed, you know, usually she's very popular and good looking and very physical. She loves to work out and do physical things. But when she's reversed, she could be physically abusive, or just sick and tired, or, you know, she could be deeply depressed as well, and a need to find peace. Like normally she would fight, and she's not even fighting anymore. And she may be a pain in the ass because maybe she likes to fight all the time, but maybe now she's not even doing that because she's so grief-stricken, or just can't let go of the past. So why is the Nine of Pentacles coming up for you here? Okay, being released. This can be getting their independence. This could be a child leaving the home, right? Because we have mother and child here. So she could be getting released from her restrictions because maybe she's turning 18 and her mom can't tell her what to do anymore. Right? This is someone who needs to be strong and courageous, needing to take care of their health. Or this could be pets or kids out of control, right? Because they got their freedom. Being happy, authentic, out in the sun, vacation time. So there's a lot of Leo here with kids and pets, or just Leo people, but someone's released to do what they want. And it's a question of how they're going to invest their time, money, and effort. You know, will they make good decisions? But they are upright here. They're independent. The King of Cups is how you see yourself. It's how you see yourself. So The 4 came up with the Emperor and the dice, but the Emperor didn't come up at all yet. But there is the Empress in the middle of the read, so you have to ask yourself, where is the Emperor if we have the 4 here? So this could be a divorce or a break in a partnership. Maybe the Empress is looking for a new partner, maybe wanting to partner up with their child in business. And then here is the King of Cups, as how you see yourself, unconditionally loving or very watery. And so why is that you? There's Pisces energy here. This is the world, being complete, coming full circle, being authentic, marching to the beat of your own drum, perhaps getting a swimming pool or hanging out in the neighborhood. And there's Pisces again, double Pisces. This is someone who needs to use their intuition or has a secret passion. And it's Pisces, Pisces, Pisces with Taurus, with this King of Cups here. This also could be divine feminine energy here, of unconditional love, and again, a secret passion or a need to use their intuition. It also could be a healthcare person, like someone, an aide who's taking care of someone who's not making the grade, like they don't get along with the patient. That could be as well. And then we have the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. Why? Why do people see Taurus as the wounded warrior or the victim? Being present in the moment to nothingness and feeling sorry for themselves, with an offer of love. That's not satisfaction, that's not satisfactory. And there's the Empress here. Right, so the Knight of Wands is much more below the Empress in status. This could be an offer of love that's unsatisfactory to the Empress because it's not the King of Cups. So she sees herself as this unconditional love, but other people see her as being offered less than her status and is unsatisfactory. This also could be someone in between here who's unhappy, who's trying to get in between the Knight of Cups and the Empress because they don't want them to come together. And again, this Knight of Cups came up here. And that could be someone with a little bit of arrogance or not getting their wish regarding this shame and guilt. And that someone who feels shame or guilt may express it in arrogance, so they don't have to accept that, you know. And then we have a block here for you with the 4 of Pentacles, that Scroogey kind of energy of clinging or holding on too tightly, not sharing money, time, or effort with somebody. And here we have somebody walking away from the dysfunctional family or family with loss, whether they lost a family member or a lot of income. This could be dysfunctional use of the money and the funds. Like, who's the funds keeper? You may be blocked about who's actually taking care of the money, whether that's you or somebody else. And then again, we have the 7 of Swords at the end for you. And why does Taurus have the 7 of Swords right there? And that could be lying, cheating, or stealing on someone, whether that's you or somebody else. But it looks like they're lying, cheating, and stealing on this person who's sad about it, which could be the Empress. And it brings up the energy of the fair too, right? Like when you go to the fair, maybe you feel like some people at the fair aren't necessarily trustworthy. And this is destined. This could be Libra energy as well, making the family happy and yet suffering in silence themselves. Someone's shaming them. So it's like the energy of being shamed, and yet all they do is try to make everybody else happy. And yet they're suffering in silence all the while. And yet on top of that, now it's being compounded by being shamed for whatever. And then we have the 9 of Cups upright here. Or is it upright? All right, this is either somebody with mental issues going crazy. So this can be someone with Alzheimer's or dementia or other mental issues, or literally can be you going crazy over isolating and the need to come out now about something. And this is after the war, perhaps PTSD and looting. This could be stealing right here because there was a war. And you know what happens after the war? People don't know what to do with themselves. They're still in war. Their bodies haven't acclimated yet to after the war. So they go through PTSD and looting, because it's like this, after the partying, that the war is over, nobody knows what to do with themselves. So it's kind of like that reaction to the fact that their body's still in war mode. So that's the energy that's coming up right there, of self-satisfaction or lack of satisfaction. And this is somebody falling on their face or from grace or embarrassing themselves after the war. Maybe somebody fell and I'm not getting death in this read, but somebody might have really hurt themselves or disgraced themselves by taking a break when they weren't supposed to, or meditating or praying or laying something, the need to lay something to rest here. This also could be an energetic connection with someone that others don't believe in. So that could be humiliating for someone because others don't believe in that kind of thing. And we have the King of Wands here as well, along with the Emperor, and they were coming up together in the last read as well. So here's the Emperor finally showing up on the other side of this connection of rest. Somebody else embarrassed themselves. This is the Seven of Swords energy of self-satisfaction, or not really happy but trying to come off as being happy, being shamed because they fell on their face or fell from grace or embarrassed themselves in front of the family, and the family may be shaming them. So we have the Emperor and the King of Wands here, and the Empress over here, who could all be shaming this person here, who could be an air sign or a water sign, who's feeling sad over here and guilty over here. And then why do we have the Page of Wands there? And this could be Page of Wands because the King of Wands is the son of the Emperor over here. Page of Wands, why? And this is issues at work. And notice the Page of Wands is reversed over here. So there may be issues with the Page of Wands at work, right? They're all over the place, not doing what they're supposed to do, you know, leaving work early, that kind of stuff. And then there's the Page of Pentacles, who's that perfect student who always does the right thing at work. So there's that conflict between the good and bad kids, the good student and the bad seed, and then they may be getting together to travel here, perhaps after a death or near-death experience, or the never-ending story here about getting over it. So the Chariot, and then we have Cancer and Scorpio reversed here. And why is the Four of Swords there? The Devil. Tempted by the devil, the ball and chain, or this could, you know, whoever you're sleeping with, or this could be literally, like I said, this could be a twin flame type of connection that others don't understand, so they don't agree with it, and they feel like you're an embarrassment to the family. And then we have the Queen of Cups reversed, which is someone who may be sad, or they could be manipulative as well. But this could be Capricorn energy here. But they are coming together, and we do have that 2 as 1 energy of 2 women, of very loving woman and the power woman, which can be the same person, integrating both sides of themselves, right? The feminine side and the masculine side into one to find their power. And then we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles rushing in here. You know, this is the financial support, and this is the energetic support, right, to come to the rescue of this Queen of Cups. So those could be the 2 queens coming together. If there is 2 people coming together, the Queen of Cups reversed and the Queen of Pentacles upright, which can be the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles reversed and upright as well. It could be the same combination, but just the inner children and then the grown-up women. Let's see. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles coming up next. So there's a lot of Pentacles energy, Knight, Page, and Queen. Okay, and we had the King here somewhere reversed as well, if I'm remembering correctly. The 10 of Pentacles here was reversed. But the Queen of Pentacles may be offering physical help to the Queen of Cups over here, or passionate help, but she still has obligations elsewhere for her time, money, and effort over here, unless this is these 2 partnering up and just giving some physical help to the Queen of Cups over here, or the X, the ball and chain, the temptation over here. So the bottom of the deck here ends up being the Magician reverse. So the underlying energy being someone who's insecure or without the tools to do something they need to do, unable to manifest something, but this also can be a manipulative energy. But it's coming up with the Sovereign, so it doesn't feel real manipulative. It feels more like she just doesn't have the tools to do what she needs to do, or maybe insecure about something. But there is a lot of yellow confidence here. This also could be a masculine and a feminine coming together, where the feminine has all the tools, but the masculine does not, so it makes them feel insecure. So that could be as well. All right, so from Romance Angels, and trying to get through the layers of people needing to stay in their own lane, to do things the way that is appropriate for them, as opposed to somebody else. We could also have a single mom here with 2 children here, you know, grown children. And then the Emperor's over here with the King of Wands. All right, so from Romance Angels for Taurus, what's the energy for Taurus? September 2021. Okay, playfulness. There may also be some deception there too. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then we have deception as well, that someone's wearing a false self-mask in the relationship. So again, be careful of deceiving each other, because these two could be in a relationship together. One's feeling shamed emotionally and one's feeling shamed intellectually, or above one another, right, in different ways. It's like 2 sides of the same coin trying to come together. But it is saying to stay optimistic about your love life, that positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And the bottom of the deck is, there's separation after that too. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. So that could just be a vacation, or maybe you're separating from one person and going into another type of relationship. The foundation here underneath is freeing yourself. It's time to take back the control of your life and not allow others to control you. So again, it can be the children of the mother empress who tends to control people. So that could be your mother, or you could be the mother. But again, there may be religious differences or other kinds of major differences. Your love life is influenced by those differences from your upbringing and your spiritual path. And again, free yourself from those. It's time to take control of your life back. And from the Kipper deck, again for Taurus, you had Sagittarius, Taurus, and Cancer. That was it. Those are the main energies. Okay, and great fortune. Unexpected income may be coming in regarding your occupation. Very good, Taurus. And then the underlying energy is sudden wealth. Look at that. All of a sudden wealth comes up for you. And beneath that is the Lovers. All right, so you may have suddenly a relationship may come in where there's a lot of wealth there. Okay, so don't be afraid to be you. Again, the challenge is standing up for yourself and hoarding. Don't cling. Stand up for yourself and don't cling. And, you know, get out of that shame and guilt. If that's you or the other person, don't shame and guilt them. Allow each person to be themselves, whether you agree with it or not. Make sure to drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Take a deep breath and rise and be loved, guys. I will see you very soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.